Today we're going to talk about MX Sport coils, specifically the Detech coils, and how they stack up against the stock MX Sport coil. And we're going to do some air tests, we're going to do some separation tests. Let's get started by turning the machine on. So I'm going to run this in coin and jewelry mode. It's at maximum sensitivity, so there's going to be some falsing just because of EMI. Got the GoPro here to show depth. We've got a ruler laid out. So let's start out with a nickel. This is the stock MX Sport coil. We're going to see how far we can go before the signal drops off. So 14 inches is pretty solid. I've also got a bullet. It's made out of lead. That's about 14 inches. And then finally, I got a little gold nugget. This is found by Steve Howard with a GMT. So it's porous, very small, very thin. Looks like we're getting about 3 inches on that. So now I'm going to swap coils to the 7-inch Detech, which is smaller. So I got the 7-inch coil on here. Let's see what we got. Let's start with the nickel. So getting about 12 inches on the nickel. Say 11 on the bullet. And then let's see about this gold nugget. Maybe 2.5 inches, right around here. And last up, we got the Big Daddy, the Detech Ultimate 13-inch for the MX Sport. Now you can hear the machine's a little bit chatty right now. There's a lot of EMI around here, and a bigger coil acts like an antenna, picking up more EMI. So we're gonna have to deal with a little bit of that on our air test. So we'll start with our nickel. So that's starting to break up right about 17 inches. Here's the lead ball. Right about 16 inches on that. And then the gold nugget. It's only good to about 2 inches. All right, so we did our air tests over there. Now we're gonna do a separation test. We'll start with the stock 10-inch double D. And I'm gonna run at a sensitivity setting of 5. That'll help with some of the EMI, give us a little quicker recovery time because the targets won't be saturating the coil. So the stock double D, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 coins set about 2 inches apart. Let's see if we can get all 8 signals with one sweep. Now I know that's a lot to listen to, but it sounds to me like it's picking up each coin. I can tell that each signal is a distinct target. Got the 7-inch Detech on, same test. So this 7-inch Detech is picking up each one of these 8 coins. And to me, it just sounds a little bit cleaner in between the tones, in between the targets. So I would say that the target separation's a little bit better on this than the 10-inch. But it's a smaller coil, that kind of makes sense. Now just like before, we'll do the Detech Ultimate 13-inch last. So let's see how it does with these 8 coins. So I can hear multiple targets. I can hear that there's more than one coin there, but it doesn't have the crisp clarity of the 7-inch, and it's even a little bit Little bit slower to me than the 10-inch, which makes sense because it's a bigger coil. But it's pretty amazing for the size. That is a big coil. That covers a lot of ground. And it is able to pick out the individual targets, which is pretty awesome. So what's the bottom line? Well, search coils are like golf clubs, and the stock coil is going to get you on the green most of the time. But you might find yourself in some situations where you need something a little more specialized, like a putter or a driver. If you just have the stock coil, don't feel like you're missing out. It's got great performance. It was chosen to be the stock coil for that reason, because it's very balanced and it gets good depth and good separation. But if you find yourself hunting in areas where you might need something a little extra, it might be worth looking at the Detech coils as an option. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.